Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the first episode of Steins Gate Zero. So, just in case you were unaware, I have watched and reacted to the first season of Steins Gate pretty much right before moving on to this one. So, if you haven't checked that out, you might want to do so before jumping over here. So, yeah, Steins Gate Zero. All I really know about it is that it's kind of like a divergence, like I think back in episode 23, just what happened if Kyoma just acted a little bit different. Like I think it was he didn't go back that second time to rescue Kurisu. I think that's the difference that branches off into this. I believe so. Either way, I'm sure we'll figure out things as we go. So let's just jump on in and see what the Zero ends up being all about. So yeah, 3, 2, 1, play. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention I am watching the TV version, TV release version. 2036. Who is exactly in front of you, Mayuri? Because I look kind of like a mini Kurisu. Uh, yeah, this does not look like a great future. Yeah, that definitely looks like Kurisu. Yeah, if only we could go back in time and change your actions, huh? We go from that to the Christmas sale. Yeah, they clearly want to make sure you don't start this new season off too happy, you know. Can't have that. Are we doing some kind of brainwashing here? Or is this Kurisu? Well, that's a new look. Where did you leave your lab coat? Wow, my already looking not too bad. Nice little hat. Okay, that's what we call it. Gotcha. Mayuri's idea. I was about to say, where are we headed to? I would love to. Yeah, some memories in that place, for sure. Just promise not to die, Mayuri, that's all I ask. Onone, onone. I picked up on that with the Christmas sale. Steins Gate Zero, and it is a really cool logo, by the way. I do want to point that out. I'm definitely feeling the Christmas spirit around here. What the heck are you wearing? Looks extremely warm and comfortable. I almost want to try it on. And Ruka not looking too bad either. We're in public. Why? That's what I've always called you. Pretty much. Things have definitely changed. I mean, Ferris hasn't changed too much. But Kyoma definitely is not quite the Kyoma we know and love right now. Really? It seems so wrong, though. Wow. I really can't picture Kyoma being all athletic. That's just weird to think about. That's we'll just keep going up with the insanity. You're a little bit too close there. No, you're not. We believed in you, Kyoma. How could you? Am I crazy or is your hair shorter? Didn't notice earlier because it was a hat. Hey, there's Dadu. Suzu. Typing furiously. Oh no, what are you gonna do? Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I probably shouldn't treat your father this way. Suzu's looking great as always, by the way. Is there anything else to do in life? Wow, it's like stealthed. We got a slave driver over here. Mom. And where are we gonna talk about her? I said nothing. Yeah, we need to talk some sense into Kyoma. He's like talking about tennis and group dates. It's something's very wrong here. Could be an agent of the organization. Oh, Mom, okay, we're gonna see her. So do we get along with Mom, or? Oh, guess that's her. Amane. Very poofy outfit. Really, whatever you want to call it. Go ahead. Little sister. Who little sister? Yeah, I was about to say, are you referring to the waifu 2D girls, or? More people arrive to complicate things. That outfit. It's a party now. Oh yeah, Kyoma's here now. Our Messiah has arrived once more. Hallucinations and memory problems. So is Suzanne just gonna hide there the whole time? Yeah, I have that right, don't I? Is there a reason why I can't do that? Anything you want to say? This could be actually could be pretty amusing, depending on how it goes. He hears an enemy. Oh, is she? Wow, okay, Spider Suzuha. Well, so much for hiding. Jeez. Well, that didn't work. Okay, she tried though. So why exactly were you hiding? Looking great. I mean, that's a pretty cute outfit. Maybe she wanted to finish the job and choke him more. Possibly, but probably not. Oh, okay, that was a lie. Gotcha. Wow. Wow, that was a great cosplay outfit. What exactly is she supposed to be? I mean, wow. I swear, Suzuha looks good in anything she wears in this show. Maybe. We'd like to have a mother-daughter hug if we could have one. I mean, good for Daru for getting together with her. She seems pretty great, as far as I can tell. It's not gonna drop bombs on you, Suzuha. Calm down. Yeah, if this was the future, they would all be wearing face masks. I You just keep making the story worse and worse, Suzuha. I almost wish you would stop talking about it now. Uh, I think you should have a bit more faith in yourself. You are the reading Steiner, after all. Like, it's not a bad argument, but Come on, Kyoma, we can't let World War III just happen. Yeah, this is only episode 1, so... I really don't want Yuki to be mowed down with bullets if we can avoid it, Kyoma, so at least think about it. Well, if he wore as much clothes as Ferris did, he'd be fine. Yeah, we even had like roof climbing and tackling and choking. It was a good time. Well, yeah, but yeah, things were more fun back in the day. I think deep down, Myri knows that more people came. We had lots of lab members. Some were dirty traitors, some were not, but we all had fun. It was exciting. Professor Izaki. Drinks. Being a Ryoju is not a good thing, Mayuri. Pills. Of course he takes pills. Kampai, I don't have a beverage, but Kampai... Yeah, he may be in this normie setting, but he definitely still looks out of place. Not super comfortable with it. I think deep down he knows this is wrong. AIR, Artificial Intelligence Revolution. Why? No, you're just... Get you a band-aid, you'll be fine. No wonder he takes pills. You gotta get something figured out, Kyoma. You can't live like this. Yes? Who's... I'm about to say, that sounds like a fairly young voice. Can I help you, child? Did you lose your mommy and daddy? Do you want me to help you find them? Would you like a lollipop? I knew he was gonna say that. Yajo Maho. 1989. 21 years old. I wasn't gonna say preschool. Yeah, I accept it. You're legal. It's fine. Yeah, I would imagine. I said nothing. She has very long hair. I wonder if that's to compensate for her shortness. Are you sure you're not a middle schooler? I would imagine. Oh, wait. That's Moeka, yeah. Do they know each other? And yeah, her being here makes me nervous. You never know what might happen, though. A lot of big words in that sentence. He's so damn tiny. But to say, he does look American, so... So she's like a little interpreter. Okay. I was about to say, yeah, female researcher, that would be her. It's so distracting hearing him in like the background. Risu was still a smart cookie. So yeah, artificial intelligence. So yeah, like a truly advanced artificial intelligence. Amadeus. That is an awesome logo. And roll credits. Yeah, I didn't think this season would be cheerful, and I was right on that. We can't ever have it be too cheerful in Steins Gate for too long. That is one of the rules of it. The talk about artificial intelligence almost kind of reminds me of Sword Art Online, like Alicization. Yeah, Amadeus. I wonder if there will be anything after the credits. Probably not. Yeah, nothing. Nothing afterwards. Okay. Well, that was the first episode of Steins Gate 0. And yes, this is very much in an alternate sort of branch where Kiyoma does not go back that second time to properly rescue Kurisu, right? So we're just continuing to barrel forward towards that World War III scenario that Suzu was trying to prevent, right? And that's pretty much where we are. And Suzu's kind of trying to tell Kiyoma, could you please, like, not? Like, could you stop that from happening? And Kyoma's just like, no, time, laws, and physics, you can't go against it. I learned that the hard way with all my flip-flopping around timelines and stuff. It's just a natural order of things. I can't do anything. We just have to accept this and move on, and I'm trying to move on. I'm being like all normie-ish now, going to college, friends, drinking, tennis, group dates, whatever. You know, this is the life. I'm fully a normie, Ryuju, happy guy now with no lab coat, and I don't go to the lab very often, and making Mayuri all lonely, and that's pretty much where we are right now, right? But we also have the Daru, you know, he's still computering, so that's at least one thing that's still right with the world. And we have Suzu just like chilling in the back of the room, kind of watching him, you know, very much like a slave driver. And, you know, her outfit is great. I mean, that's to be expected. Pretty much anything Suzu has ever worn in the show, she has looked fantastic in. This outfit is just no exception to that. And the mother, Yuki, I think they called her. Like, we have her in the show. We saw her in the OVA, but she, of course, looked different there. And somebody was nice enough to comment on the fact that she would have a different design in Steins Gate Zero, so luckily I was ready for that. Otherwise, I probably would have been a bit more confused, but yeah, she looks great. Like, she seems very nice, very friendly. I quite like her. Suzuha kind of just hid from her, I guess, because things are a little bit awkward, because they're kind of keeping the fact that Suzuha is her daughter a secret. I guess this kind of makes sense. I was very confused when they mentioned something about Daru having a little sister. I thought to myself, I don't think he does. Like, I don't think there's a little sister here. Like, I'm sure plenty of the eroge he's played has probably had an Emoto character. I mean, that's pretty common, but aside from that, I don't think there was a little sister in the show, really. And no, it was just Suzuha pretending to be. So that all made sense. But yeah, Suzuha just desperately trying to hide as Kyoma walks in the bathroom, eventually just leading to falling on him. That was amusing. I almost thought it would be a thing where, you know, Kyoma goes to the bathroom and Suzuha is just trying not to be discovered, and she just like secretly watches the whole time. And then Kyoma notices her when he's in the middle of the act. And then it's just very embarrassing and awkward for everyone involved. That's almost what I thought would happen, but no, it didn't quite go that way. But it still was a fun little scene regardless. So, but yeah, a big chunk of the episode was definitely dedicated to just kind of showing what the new status quo is, how things have changed, how the dynamic we had with the lab before, you know, all that fun and stuff, it's just kind of gone now, right? Of course, some of that stuff, the people in this don't remember, like it was in alternate timelines. But there are, of course, the lingering kind of memories, which I think Mayuri does have. So, there is that. But man, Suzuha just talking about the World War III and what happened to her mother, and she just kept going into more and more detail about it. And at a certain point, I was just like, stop, I get it, please, I've heard enough, Suzuha. We can move on now. I get it. Like, it just hurt the more. It was like just digging in a knife, you know, and like with it shaking a salt shaker and twisting it. That was kind of what she was doing there. So I would have liked her to have stopped, and luckily she eventually did. Ferris's outfit was definitely something. Like, Ferris hasn't changed too much. That's for sure. And I think we had Yuki wear like a kid outfit, which was nice. At least we still like are on decent terms with everyone. That's good. Like, nobody seems to really hate each other or anything, or like be completely out of the group, right? So it could be worse, for sure. I'm glad they showed us a little bit of the World War III world, like 2036, whatever it was, because yeah, it doesn't look good. It really doesn't. I almost kind of want to go back to that part real quick, the beginning segment, because yeah, we see buildings all destroyed. You know, Mayune-san. Every time I hear that, it almost sounds like mayonnaise-san. It just sounds weird. And we saw like little flickers and stuff of like Kurisu on a screen and stuff, and yeah, that makes more sense now that they kind of made it seem like, if I interpreted that correctly, they're trying to say that Kurisu has kind of been, like, her mind, everything she is, has been kind of converted into AI, I think is what they were implying there. If I just completely misinterpreted that, let me know, but I think that's what it was, because I did kind of skim through the alternate episode 23, like, you know, and I saw her on a screen there too, which I didn't quite get what that meant at the time, but yeah, now that I watched this episode, I get what they were trying to say there, that she is like an AI. Assuming I'm right on that. Otherwise, it wouldn't make as much sense seeing her on screen so much. But we did have this, what I'm pretty sure was a little Kurisu in front of Mayuri in the beginning shot, though. Like, I want to see if they had a good shot of her. Like this shot here, I mean, the hair color you can tell. So, like, is that just like a clone of Kurisu? I'm not quite sure. that looks damn similar to Kurisu. And if they are doing AI shenanigans with her mind, it's not too much of a stretch to take that to the next step to being a clone that has the AI integrated into it. That may be what that little Kurisu is. Either way, that's certainly something. Yeah, we get a shot of her here, but that's from a distance. So we get a zoom in? Yeah, we get pretty close here. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be a little Kurisu, but I guess I can't guarantee that. But yeah, see, I already regret not having handled things differently in the past. That also hurt quite a bit, for sure. But yeah, the last thing to really talk about with the episode is a kind of last bit with we had Maho, who was like, you know, a legal lolly, as I said, somebody that looks very much like a child, but she is above the age of consent, so that's the term, legal lolly. But yeah, she's definitely used to this sort of treatment before. Like, yeah, anywhere she goes, she's gonna be assumed to be a child. Yeah, but I didn't quite get a kick out of her getting all mad about that. Like, I'm not a middle schooler or elementary school or a preschool or anything. I'm a freaking college student, 21 years old. Here's my ID. It says 1989. She's like slightly older than I am, like very slightly. I mean, at least in this time frame. Like, obviously, I live further in the future because I think this was 2010, and I was born in 1990. So, depending on how you look at it, she's a year older than me. But anyway. She's apparently an interpreter for Alexis, this guy. And yeah, he was the one that brought up the AI and all that, so... Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Kurisu, I mean, she was always into that, like, brain sort of research and stuff, and transferring memories, and I guess AI is another application of that concept. I mean, sure. I'm curious what we're gonna do with this in the season. If we really do have, like, an AI Kurisu around, because that definitely complicates things. For sure. So, yeah, that's all I really got to say on the episode. I wonder how much of a role Maho will have to play. Yeah, she definitely had a lot of effort put into her character design. I think I recognize her voice actress too, although I'm not positive. I might look that up. Oh yeah, she's Suzu and Seito Kayaku in Domo. That is so fitting. Wow, because she is also like really short, and there were jokes about that. That's actually kind of wonderful. So I'm glad for that. Not too many other rules that I recognize, as I'm just kind of skimming down the list here. Oh, she was Elizabeth in Soft Tenny? Oh, that's cool. Anything else? She actually was an ordinal scale. That's something. Oh, she's Haruna in Tolabru, huh? That's cool. I mean, she's like the most boring character in that show, but you know, it's something. Urara Meirocho, although not really that big of a role in that. Okay, so she hasn't really been in that many things I recognize, but the Suzu thing I think is enough. Like that works. That tracks. That's good. That's good. That just makes so much sense. But yeah. Anyway, now for sure, I'm sure that's all I really had to say on the episode. I mean, the usual Steins Gate depression is here, of course, but you know, it definitely seems like a promising start to a new compelling season, especially with this new AI kind of development and seeing where that goes. And of course, we still have that World War III thing kind of looming over us that that's going to happen unless we make some kind of change, right? So we'll see if and when we get any kind of timeline jumping, which I imagine we will. I can't really imagine Steins Gate without time shenanigans, right? It's almost kind of goes hand in hand. So, yeah, pretty good. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. We'll see where it goes. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.